Well, I finally made it to my second stop. I have to pull into that door right there as soon as all these trucks are all handled and taken care of. I think that there's some behind me as well. That guy, everybody has priority over me because, well, I didn't make it here on time. And apparently a lot of other truckers didn't make it here on time because the rain was absolutely unbearable this entire week. So I'm here. I'm a dumbass. So I was supposed to be here last night, but things happened. And, well, I guess I should get into that. Alright, there she is. We are loaded. We are strapped. I have 3 stops on this. I'm headed to North Carolina and then Georgia. 2 stops there. And then I pick up in Georgia and I believe I make my way back here to PA. So I'm just waiting to tarp. There's a little bit of a line right now. But yeah, there she goes, folks. I guess I should start off by saying that after I had done this video you just saw previously, the supervisor came over and he told me that that entire trailer was loaded incorrectly and that I should drive very cautiously and very careful with it. I was kind of like, what? And he was kind of like, yeah, I mean, you should be okay if you just secure the hell out of it. I asked them if they would rework it, but because this was a time-sensitive load, they said there was no way that was happening. And I guess that's where this journey of crap just kind of began. So yeah, I mean, it turned out to be a complete shit festival. Just, ugh. I mean, I'm not even done with this trip yet, and I took off Tuesday. Like, I should be on my way back to PA now, and I mean, that's just not going to happen. I may miss my next delivery because I think the cutoff is 3:30, and like I said, I am the last person to get offloaded today. So, and I just read, I hope it's incorrect. I hope they're open tomorrow, but it says Monday through Friday from 7 to 11 and from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. is when they accept deliveries. So I hope that's not the case, because then, I mean, this week is just completely shot. I'm not going to make any money this week. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, I got that going for me too. It's been one hell of a week. My question is why is Virginia for lovers? Is there a lot of lovers in Virginia? I don't know. At the Welcome Center. Nothing interesting. Alrighty. So the game plan was to take off from PA and get to the terminal in North Carolina that same night. That game plan didn't work out too well because as soon as nighttime hit, it was like monsoon city. There was zero visibility, and I mean, the rain was just coming down so hard. So I ended up stopping at the first place I could to shut it down because I was not going to be a liability. I was not going to get anybody else hurt. I was not going to get myself hurt or be involved in any kind of accident or incident. It just wasn't going to happen. So I shut it down in Virginia. And yeah, so I woke up that morning and I had to haul ass. And unfortunately, the rain just didn't stop that day. It just didn't stop. But I made it to North Carolina. I mean, I crawled in, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was deathly afraid of hydroplaning, and let me tell you, it was happening. I saw trucks in the ditch, some almost lose control. I mean, I had weight to me, thank God. I was rolling down into North Carolina. I weighed about 75 or 76,000 pounds, so I had some weight. But I wasn't taking that chance. I just wasn't doing it. So I made it to the terminal. I fueled there, and then it started raining again. So I tried to pull an 8-2 split, and I'm just too, either A, I'm too stupid to figure that out, or B, I just completely did it wrong. And I was supposed to take off from there, and I was only about 2 hours away, roughly about 2.5 hours away from my first stop. Yeah, that didn't work. I royally pissed off my DM. But my trainer told me no load is worth your life. And he's absolutely correct, because I tried rolling. As soon as the rain stopped, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Nope. Yeah, nature is crazy. I'll tell you what, I had the fear of God in me rolling down the highway. You know, I don't know why I didn't set up these cameras. I should have set up the cameras because it was freaky. I was just waiting for a tornado to come sweep our ass up and just be done with it. But, yeah. So, I ended up crawling to my first stop, and more shitstorm, and yeah, more shit piles everywhere. Check it out. All right, so I got here at my first stop. As you can see, I'm taking the tarp off. Whew. Man, I'm sweating bullets already. I'll tell you what, flatbed, I lost about 25 pounds already. Seriously. So anyway, I made it to the first stop. I'm super behind on this trip in general, period. The reason being, it has been nothing but torrential rain pour, just torrential downpour like crazy. And I'm not trying to hydroplane. Low visibility at night, nope, you better believe I was shutting it down. So it is what it is. I gotta get this stuff banged out. So I'm taking 2 tarps down. Probably have to retarp this. Then I have to be in Georgia, Norcross, Georgia. So Kennesaw's afterwards. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but whew. Anyway, so I'm behind. I mean, I guess I'm fucking up, but I'm being cautious. I'm being safe. I'm making sure I'm not killing anybody, most importantly, and not killing myself. So anytime we fire this bad boy up, her mission is to kill you as much as she possibly can in a day. And my mission is to prevent that. So, anyway, let me get this done and I'll get back to you. Oh, by the way, if you can see back here, this truck is in the way. I have to take my truck, pull it out this way, make that turn, and then back into there, and then make a U-turn out that way. That should be fun. We'll see. So, remember when I said earlier that they loaded the trailer incorrectly? Well, you would think that they would load the trailer according to your stops. And, no, that didn't happen. So I thought I could get away with just taking a tarp or two off. No, I had to take all of them off. Because there was stuff mixed and matched all over the place throughout the entire trailer. So that wasted more time, and I was already limited on time. My DM's down my throat, like, hey, what's your ETA to the next place, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. This is a hot mess. Check it out. So what happened is where I picked this up, some rookie like myself packed this all jacked up, and now they knew it. The supervisor came out and said, be careful, pull on this trailer. And I said, well, can you rework it? He was like, nah, it'll take too much time. I said, all right, I'll just secure the hell out of this and go. Well, now what's happening is my man right here is having trouble taking this off because some of these pieces want to fall off the side. So this is my dilemma. This is fun. So, there it is. So anyway, there it goes. Now they have to rework. They're reworking the way this is situated here so that they can get what's theirs, and so that I can pull it to the next place and they can get their stuff. So unfortunately, this is what happens. He needed help. Another guy came out just now. I don't know if I caught that on video. Another guy just came out to help him move his stuff out of the way so that it doesn't all fall off the side of my trailer. So I guess, let's see, I guess this is not theirs. This is going to, yeah, Norcross, which is my next stop. So it looks like these guys are getting like these, I'll show you. Give me 1 second. It looks like they're getting these aluminum plate looking things here. She's coming up right behind me now. And he's gonna take these off. So, cool. I had to untarp the whole thing because he had to take stuff from here, stuff from here, stuff from here. There's like one piece here he's got to grab, and then he's got to get these pieces here. So alright, that's it. I'm all done. This is what it looks like afterwards. I just don't understand why they would put one piece there. It's just a mess. So I'm gonna tarp this and get the strap, or actually get the strap and tarp this. Well, I can't make this stuff up, so they unloaded me and I thought they were done. And he thought he was done, and I just started strapping, which I got all my straps torqued down now, put the plastic back over, was getting ready to roll the tarp over the top, and my man comes outside and he tells me he forgot a bundle. He's setting me back even further. I'm not going to be in Atlanta or in Georgia until easily 6-7 o'clock, and I'm supposed to stop running at 6:45. So, oh man, my DM's gonna be pissed. He's gonna punch me right in the dick. Yep, he forgot it. I had just busted my ass strapping those bitches down too. So guess what I had to do? Yeah. So the day just got longer. Much longer. I should have just stuck to rolling burritos or flipping burgers. Which, by the way, shout out to my Moe's Southwest crew. You guys know who you are. Shout out to my dirty birds out there at Red Robin. Miss you guys. This is my life right now, folks. So, yesterday was a long day, but it's just about to get longer. After burning up my clock, sitting there, just wasting time at that first stop, I finally get strapped down, tarped up, and out. And I have maybe about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes actually, to get to my next stop, because my DM had set up someone to stay there late so that they can get this unloaded. So I took off and well, here, check it out. So this is why you don't follow your GPS. Let me tell you why. That's why. No one's hurt. No one died. There's no visible damage to the tractor, but I am stuck in a ditch. I'm stuck in a ditch. That guy, by the way, is awesome. Blue Lives Matters, folks. They sure do. So he's got me on that side, and the sheriff's got me on that side, and this is my situation. So if you can see, the tanks didn't touch, and my system here, my little DEF system, didn't touch either. But this is where I'm stuck somewhat, and my suspension didn't touch either. So what happened is this panel here popped off. It's not broken, but those hooks that go here, they touch the ground and pop that sucker off. So moral of the story, folks, don't follow your damn GPS. Seriously. Sometimes it will put you in this situation. I mean, I tried to get out of it and I slid down into that ditch. All I had to do was go up maybe about a half mile up this road here, make a right, and get back to where I was. So, according to the officers, the GPS doesn't recognize that part of the highway because it's so new, which is why my GPS went wacky and sent me up this way. So here I am. It's been one hell of a day. And I believe here comes my savior. We'll see. His engine brakes sound great.
That them?
Yeah, looks like somebody. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be able to make this, do you? Where are you going?
I'm trying to get to Norco, GA. GPS.
GPS didn't recognize the new portion of 72.
No, it don't. Believe me. I had to go the other day to River Road. They're 3 or 4. What I done is just kept weaving till I finally found it. And the guy couldn't tell me where he was.
Yep. It had me come down this road, trying to get me to a 72 on that side, and then had me wanting to come up this turn here. It just, dude, it went wacky. I should have trusted my gut. I wanted to keep going 72, and I ended up taking this stupid turn.
So you just went out and going back this way then?
Yeah. I have no leaks. The truck she'll still fire up. I don't know how she'll handle after this. The suspension didn't get jacked up either, but I just don't know.
We'll get you out of his way.
Yeah.
We'll get you back up here on the road and somebody can deal with you.
Okay. This shit is real, guys. That's good news. It's good news to hear my truck isn't jacked up. Yes, sir.
You got the hooks for your truck?
Hooks?
Yeah.
I don't think so, sir. I mean, we could take a look in my my toolbox.
Look in your truck and see if you got your hooks.
Hooks? What do they look like? I'm a rookie, man. I don't know what that stuff looks like.
We'll do it a different way then.
Okay.
Check in your boxes. It's going to be 2 metal pieces. They're going to be about square tubing.
Okay.
About like this and about like that. And you're going to have 2 big hooks on it.
Okay. I'll check it.
It's probably going to be in your box. Normally they put it in your box on the other side of you. Or right there. Right there they are.
These bad boys?
Right there. You should have 2 of them.
Okay.
You got the pins, hold on before you do all that. If you ain't got the pins, they ain't no good. Nope, somebody done got your pins. And somebody's done got your other hook.
Yep.
Tell your company, is this your truck or a company truck?
It's a company truck.
Tell your company you gotta have pins.
Heard that.
Yep.
Yeah. So that happened. I didn't even have the stuff I needed in this truck to get me pulled out of that ditch. The night just got worse. But that guy was awesome. And they were all great. They all took care of me. I felt real stupid, but it was either that or taking out that stop sign, making that turn. I almost had it, but the minute I saw I was going to take out a stop sign, I stopped, tried to back it out, and got caught up. So, the story continues.
I'll get you from the butt. Come on. Let me get back around. Let me get back right in here. And I'll grab you from the back and pull you straight back.
Heard.
And get you out of that hole. What I was going to do is pick you up from the front and just bring you around, but without your hooks.
Will I scrape out there?
Huh?
Will I scrape?
Nah.
All right.
You got in there without scraping, didn't you?
Heard that.
Think about it. You
Yeah.
go in without scraping, you'll come out without scraping.
Okay.
You go in straight, you come out straight. It all works the same.
I appreciate you. Alright, so he got me out of there. Look at that. And he had me jump out. So let's see what's gonna happen.
How you gonna pay me?
I have no idea. The company said that they were gonna pay you.
Get in touch with them.
Okay. So finally, he got me out of there, and he ended up guiding me off that road and out to close to 85. There was a TA there just before 85 South, so that I can get to where I needed to be. But the problem is I was also out of time. So I had so many bad things happening. I mean, holy crap. So, just to make this shorter so I don't add any more video onto this, it's already almost 23 minutes. Actually, probably more now. But he ended up guiding me out of there, and then he told me not to go to the TA because there's constantly tons of accidents there and trucks backing into each other, and that it's basically packed. But the guy was so cool that he told me that there's a parking lot right before it that is an abandoned like pottery warehouse, and it's a huge parking lot, and that there will be no trucks, little to no trucks, and that no one would bother me there. And sure enough, I found it. I pulled in, and there was only one other truck in there, and he was bobtailed. So I was able to get to somewhat of a safe haven, so I wasn't a sitting duck, because where I was in the middle of the sticks. There was nowhere to park. There was no cell phone service. There was nothing. On top of that, I managed to get phone calls out back and forth tonight to their emergency hotline to break down, and night dispatch, it was terrible. It was a mess, back and forth, trying to get this guy paid. He was ready to hook me up after he had gotten me out of there and tow me to the yard. And I was going to have to find a hotel for the night. And thank God he didn't do that, because the guy was just really cool. He was a veteran. We hit it off, and I don't know what else to say, but I'm thankful to be out of the situation. There was no damage to my truck. Matter of fact, the scuffs that it came with, they thought was what I had damaged on the truck, but it was already scuffed from when I received it. And I have actually pictures and documentation of that, so that they don't try to charge me for something like that. So I ended up not doing any damage to the tanks, no leaks, nothing. I was just stuck in that corner there, and that's what I get for following the GPS. But you can see in the video that the officers and even the tow truck guy himself, the wrecker, he said that I was on the right. It was a bypass that they built on, I guess, the new 72, and there's an old 72, and the GPS at one point I was doing fine. I had like 23 miles to go to make my next turn onto Highway 29, and all of a sudden I'm looking at my GPS, and it's just in the middle of a lake, and it's telling me turn left. I'm like, no way, I'm on 72. I'm going to keep going up the road. The further I got up, the further it was like, no, turn left. And then I was like, let me pull over. Let me get the Rand McNally going on my Zonar and see where that takes me. And it started doing the same thing. So even those guys admitted that for whatever reason, they've been pulling out trucks left and right from these roads because the GPS just gets wacky ever since they opened this new highway. So that was a tough lesson learned. I got to follow my gut on this, and I should have just kept going around that bypass, and I eventually would have hit where I needed to be, but I screwed up, man. I screwed up, and it's embarrassing, but I got nothing to hide. Like, this is real out here. This is what's happening, and unfortunately it happened to me. I'm just thankful I did not damage this tractor, and regardless, I'm all around screwed this week. This load has been nothing but a nightmare, and I'm still sitting here at this next stop. I had one more stop after this, and I don't think I'm gonna make it there. I haven't heard from dispatch. It's almost 5 o'clock. They still haven't gotten me. I arrived here at like 12 o'clock because by the time I shut down, I needed 10 hours before I could start running again. And I was already out of hours, so I wasn't going to go into violation any more than I had already had. So anyway, that's my story. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys have had a better week than I have. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it's better than this last trip. We'll see. Bye.